What's up, you guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh, I hope I'm not gonna be buffering tonight. Oh, I hope I don't be buffering. Y'all know I like to change shit up. I like to change stuff up. Hopefully, if I'm streaming smooth, I won't have to log off in a hurry. I get mad when my camera start messing up. What's up, y'all? What's up, squad? I see my patrons was in here first. Puffy's mom, Mr. Debonair. Hey, y'all. Andrea, mouth open story, jump out. JB. Yes, Miss Diva. Look, I would like to call this live. I want to say open topic. I can't say viewer's choice because so many of y'all were like, in the comments on my little flashback, on my little Tuesday throwback video. Michelle, you going live? Michelle, you going live? Here I am, and I don't know what to talk about. So I figured I'll let y'all choose a topic. Like, clearly, the stuff that y'all want to talk about, I'm like, I ain't talking about that. But I'll talk about whatever y'all want me to talk about. What's up, squad? What's up, squad? If we need to get petty, I already got the ghetto. Queued up. If we need to get petty, I already got the puppy dog in the box. If we need to get petty. I got the StreamYard ready. If anybody want to join the StreamYard, I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I said, Michelle, you already know. Look, is Cartier in the building? Cartier was up under that post, and he was like, Michelle, are you going live to talk about Mr. Manhands and his manager? And I was like, I normally talk about celebrities. Why I'm been talking about this? This is a celebrity gossip channel. Those are not celebrities. Ugh. Y'all always want me to go down to the hood for some fried chicken and okra when I just want to just chill. I want to get my fried chicken from Publix. I'm just saying, y'all be wanting me to go to Bankhead Seafood, and I just be wanting to chill at the crib, child. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. Somebody said Geo is spilling tea on Facebook. Who is Geo? We don't even know that person. You mean the dude that be wearing them contact lenses? You mean the dude that put my phone number on the internet? You mean that dude? Oh, okay. The dude that Maddie told to put my phone number on the internet? You mean that dude? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The dude that was recording us in court with his desktop computer in his lap? You mean that dude? There was so much going on. I can go. Look, somebody said Bankhead Seafood is closed. Just lovely. Killer Mike and T.I. is gonna revitalize Bankhead Seafood. You ain't heard? You better get on the internet. You better read the news. It was on the AJC. Killer Mike and T.I. are bringing back Bankhead Seafood. I don't even know y'all slow. Y'all don't know that. Thank you, Felicia. Somebody pay attention. Felicia Fee said, they reopening Bankhead Seafood. Exactly. Y'all know that fish was good. I was over there. He said, we don't care about him. I don't either. But, if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If anybody want to call in, we can call in about it. What I wanted to talk about, I was going to talk about Jussie Smollett being indicted in Chicago for that alleged hate crime. They really after him. I was going to talk about that. I was going to, reiterate about the whole Snoop Dogg and Gayle and Oprah situation because everybody wanted me to talk about that. I was going to talk about, hell, did y'all know Meg Thee Stallion got a mugshot and she was allegedly fighting over some dude back in the day? I was going to talk about that. I don't know what to talk about. I talk about everything. I just talk, honey. I will just talk. Let me just see what y'all talk about in here. You said Jussie going to jail. Let me pull up what Jussie doing, honey. Hold on. Let's talk about Jussie Smollett for a minute, for a hot second. He has been indicted on 6 counts. Six. For allegedly lying to police about his attack claims, honey. 6, Jussie Smollett going to jail for lying to the police. Jussie Smollett is going to jail. Well, you know, shout out to Dave Chappelle for giving us Jussie's nickname. But I don't know. Y'all want to let him go. Everybody keeps saying let him go. I don't know. I'm like, fry him, because he was trying to start a war. I don't know what he was doing with this hate crime, having people walk around with MAGA hats and stuff. I mean, I don't like Trump, but I ain't gonna lie on the man. But Jussie was indicted by a grand jury on 6 counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly lying to police about his claims of a racist and homophobic attack against him back in January 2019. According to Special Prosecutor Dan Webb, he issued a statement announcing the indictment against the 37 former Empire star this morning. The actor is due in court on February 24th. Smollett's attorney, Tina Glandian, said in a statement on Tuesday, "This indictment raises serious questions about the integrity of the investigation that led to the renewed charges against Mr. Smollett, not the least of which is the use of the same Chicago Police Department detectives who were a part of the original investigation into the attack on Mr. Smollett to conduct the current investigation, despite Mr. Smollett's pending civil claims against the city of Chicago and Chicago police officers for malicious prosecution." Now, Jussie's trying to flip it, smack it up, flip it, and throw it down. Like, at the end of the day, dude, you lied. Like, why you don't, like, how you gonna sue them for malicious prosecution when you lied and you had all the people pulling tapes and stuff, and you was over there sitting over there with your sub sandwich, walking around with your phone in your pocket? How you gonna lie? But anyway, let me continue. The lawyer said, and one of the 2 witnesses who testified before the grand jury is the very same detective Mr. Smollett is currently suing for his role in the initial prosecution of him. You had lied. You said, "I thought it was double jeopardy." I don't know. Michelle, they acquitted Trump, so leave Jussie alone. I told y'all when I first started talking about it, I was like, run, Jussie, run. Like, I don't think Jussie should have lied. That's all. I just don't like liars. Look, I don't like Trump either, but we're not gonna compare apples and oranges. We just not gonna do it. His attorney said after more than 5 months of investigation, the Office of the Special Prosecutor has not found any evidence of wrongdoing whatsoever related to the dismissal of charges against Mr. Smollett. Rather, the charges were appropriately dismissed the first time because they were not supported by the evidence. The attempt to re-prosecute Mr. Smollett 1 year later, on the eve of the Cook County State Attorney's election, is clearly all about politics and not justice. This report says Smollett, who is black and gay, remember he the Black Tupac, originally was charged last year with disorderly conduct for allegedly staging an attack and lying about it to investigators. The charges were dropped, blah, 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 blah. I'm just reading, y'all. I'm just reading because I'm really like, oh, okay, Jussie, he got to fight 6 charges. Y'all remember in January 2019, he said it was 2 masked men. Turned out the masked men were his friends. They was on Empire too. He got fired from Empire. Child, it's just too much. You said either way, Jussie's career is over. Look, Jussie sat there talking to Robin Roberts and just lied. The thing is, they said the evidence does not support his claims, but I mean, to support the prosecution's claims, but the evidence don't support Jussie either. Jussie said it was some white men in MAGA hats when the dudes was black and tall with some red ass hats on. Like, Jussie, even if you weren't involved in the setup, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't involved. He didn't know that the Alessandro, is that how you pronounce it, brothers were going to be like hiding in the cut to like jump him and steal his sub sandwich. He did not know that they were going to do that. So if he didn't know, how is it you didn't see a black man? Maybe he just didn't want to tell on the black people. I don't know, but I digress. Let's move on. Right, KK, let's move on. Who else we got? Y'all want to call in because I don't have nothing. We can talk about Lori Harvey. Y'all saw Lori Harvey. She was coming out of her apartment building in Atlanta, and she was hoodwinked and bamboozled by some people who was trying to steal her a Rolls Royce truck? I don't know what it is, because I can't afford all them high luxury cars. I drive my 10-year-old Porsche. But anyway, I digress. She was coming back from the mall. She had all kind of bags in the trunk, and she was parked, and somebody snuck up behind her. The video is over on Straight from the A. But my thing is, everybody keeps talking about the video and how she calmly walked away from the scene with her key fob in her hand. Because most people, if you saw some people coming up at you, with your car, you ain't gonna fight them. I guess she not insured. Because my thing is, I'm insured. Take it, I get another one. But she fought them for a hot second. Then she just walked slowly away, like, all right, I'm good, whatever. I don't understand. Like, would you run? I'd be scared. I'd be thinking somebody gonna get me. I don't know. You said it's too much going on. It's a whole lot going on. C. Patterson, I already put the number in there. Hold on, C. Patterson. I want to put the StreamYard in here too. Hold on. Let me copy this. I want to put the StreamYard in here too, because I want to see some people too. That's the StreamYard. You said stop playing and talk about man hands. Oh! My toes. I told you my dog be biting on my toes. You said stop playing and talk about man hands and his former handler falling out. Scout, Soul Cosmic. Honestly, I think it's a stunt. I think it's a show. I don't believe it. That's why I'm like, if y'all want to talk about it, we can. But in my mind, wasn't nobody talking about those irrelevant people. Why are we talking about them now? The only reason they orchestrated this whole stunt is show for y'all to talk about them. They need some more views. No, when the last time you watched the Drag Queen's Court? Don't nobody watch the Drag Queen's Court no more. Only thing we got to do is watch RuPaul's Drag Race. We ain't got to watch the Drag Queen's Court to see drag queens. I'm just saying. It's all stunts and shows. Like, anyway, whatever. Whatever, child. They got y'all talking, I guess, because my thing is, Gio is a pain in the ass, but so is Mr. Man Hands. What did Kaya say? Get them messy punks out your house. Like, they messy. They been messy. All of them messy. They do messy shit. And who's to say they not gonna do messy shit to each other? That's what they do. They had 5K on lot. Honey, I guess it's 5K drag queens out in the world that like to see that, but we don't be in there no more. We don't be in there anymore. Let me get under my bed and giggle until I fall asleep. Look, I'm going to call in to see if somebody on the line. But yeah, I'm just like, why do we care? Why do we care? Like, what is he managing? Like, anybody can get club bookings and stuff. What do we care? Anybody can drive you all across country. What do we care? Like, I ain't gonna even shade nobody. I'm gonna let y'all shade, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna watch. The phone number is 718-362-6360. Y'all let me know if I start buffering anything, because I can't see the StreamYard. Hold on, let me call in. Hold on. Hey, Brownstone, get your popcorn out, honey. Get your popcorn out.
Please enter your PIN number.
Hold on, I'm not on the thing.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now.
Ooh, somebody already in here. Somebody is already in here. Should I go to the hood? Let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna give the first person the opportunity to let me know what it feel like. 8617. Hello.
Hey Michelle, we're never going to the ghetto with me.
Yay! Von Zipper, what's up? How you doing?
I'm well.
This is Von Zipper, right? I didn't jump the gun on you, did I?
Yes, this is. And it's the real me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I want to talk about Jussie Smollett.
Okay.
The saga that keeps on giving.
Yes, let's.
And I don't even really want to talk about him. I want to talk about, like, when is the man just gonna flat out say, like, I lied? Like, that's what a normal, sane person would do.
And you know what?
Just admit it.
I almost think that that's the issue. Because if he would, I think it's, it's him trying to save face that's causing all these, the prosecutors, the police department, everybody to be like, no, you lied to us. We know you lied to us. We haven't presented everything. We could put it all out there, but we not. But yeah, I think that would like solve all of his issues at this point.
Yeah, I'm glad you think. I thought like I was the only one who thought that. Like, if he just said I lied, I made it up, say the reason why. Like, I think this all everybody could just move on. Like, you can't. Chicago is known historically, just like Los Angeles, as just a corrupt city when it comes to the police department. And that it's like a person. What he did was a personal vendetta against the police department. Like,
that's what it felt like.
That you lied. And one thing that I don't like either, did you see like how easy, like this was like a year ago, I know people, but like Robin Roberts went like so easy on him, like, just allowed him to say this stuff like, I just want to follow up, like go right back to her, or since Gayle King is all big and bold with ATLien and everything, maybe her, and just do him, like I don't like,
they just shrugged it off. Like he sat there and totally lied, and they didn't bring him back to like confirm his story. Especially since now he's alleging that they just out to get him. It seemed like somebody need to. Well, maybe his attorneys told him don't talk no more. I would tell him just shut up.
Yeah, but I think the punishment, like I think jail would be ridiculous. I think he already has the punishment, like kick him off of Empire. The legal fees are just adding up. Like, the man is going to have to pay, like, 7 figures in legal fees when this is all said and done.
Yeah.
I think that's a punishment enough. Like, I don't, it's a non-violent offense, but, like, it's just admit it. Like, I think he's a psychopath. Like, someone who, people who, like, lie and everyone knows it's a lie and they still lie. And it's like, why are you lying?
Well.
I hope we can just move on from that. Yeah. And I think that's it, but I don't frequent the ghetto. I don't know what they're saying about you online.
Well, everybody want my opinion about this whole T.S. Madison manager. And
I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's like Mariah. We don't know them. We don't know him.
I don't know these people.
Right.
I just hope you don't end up in court again.
Oh, child. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I won the last time. I will win this one, too.
I think that's it. I haven't watched that Lori Harvey video. I was planning to do it tonight. I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's nothing much. But when I saw it, it just looks like it was planted. Like, they pulled up. She calmly walks past the other car, as the guys are getting the stuff out of the trunk of her car and putting them in their car. I'm like, maybe it was an insurance hit. I don't know.
Probably. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say was I didn't get to call in on Sunday. Did you hear that the cookie lady has had to like cut off like her phone and like her Yelp reviews have been through the roof? I think that is I don't think that threatening her on the phone is funny, but I think that people putting viewers of the show putting bad Yelp reviews for her spot is just hilarious.
Yeah, I did hear that, and I'm not surprised. I'm not, because you know how Real Housewives fans are. They did it too. Remember when Sheree was dating that fake doctor? They always pull receipts on people, so I'm sure people going up to her cookie place and cursing her out and stuff. She should have thought about it.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I was like, come on, people, leave that lady alone. But she signed up for them. That's an appearance release. It said they're not liable for any of that. She should have read it.
Right.
But I think that's it. And hope hope the chat goes well tonight.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Fun Zipper. I appreciate you.
All right, take care.
All right, you too. Hold on, we do have somebody. Hold on, is that Andrea in the thing? Hold on. Maddie is too vulgar at the mouth. What is y'all talking about? I don't even know what y'all talking about. Hold on. Pull your turn your computer down, Andrea.
Maddie is too vulgar at the mouth. Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Hey.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
Good. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm just surprised that they're coming back with they indicted him on 6 charges. I'm like didn't he just stop? Didn't they let the case go or drop the charges? So all of a sudden they don't come back.
I mean, they did dismiss it. I mean, I don't know how that works in Chicago. I don't live in Chicago. Maybe they figure they got even more evidence. I don't know how that works. I'm not a lawyer.
Wow. I'm just asking, are we sick and tired? If Jesse could have said, I did it, I was stupid, I needed a mental health check, they would have let this stuff go. I mean, really, Jesse? They should have just told the truth.
Right.
I was trying to get better contract. I was trying to get my money.
I don't know what's up with Jussie. Like, he should have just fessed up and just moved on. I don't understand.
It's man, and then you gotta pay more legal fees. You're not even. So at the end of the day, was this all worth it? Because you lost your job, you ain't got no money coming in. I mean, this ain't worth the time. You could have just found another gig somewhere.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Okay, what else I want to talk about?
Child.
And the cookie lady. Okay. She should get a little gotta turn her social media, her phone off. Because she should never be at that dinner table with Tanya. Talk about her man. How about that?
Ooh.
Shoot. I don't feel sorry for you.
So why you think they, now they dragging Cynthia and Kenya, child?
They should drag both of them for filth, okay? And I sent my best friend your episode on Sunday because I said, girl, Michelle was reading Kenya more for filth, and it's about damn time, okay?
I just couldn't resist. I had to I had to get it in. I just had to let it all out. It was cathartic. I felt good afterwards.
I did too. It was epic. I watched the replay over and over. Oh, it was so good. It made me laugh.
Okay. I had a good time.
I had a good time too.
So what is this other stuff going on the internet, Andrea? I know you know because you be everywhere.
What's going on? Okay.
We can go to the hood. I was prepared. I want to know.
So I was on Jay Wilson's show on Sunday night, okay?
I certainly don't know who that is, sir.
I was on his show Sunday night. He had a blog in, so you could just stream y'all in. Mm-hmm. So we talked about some issues and things and some things, and it was good. And then when I got off, all hell done broke loose, okay? Because he let Wiley come on there, and the streets were so hot with that interview. It was crazy. It was crazy. And Wiley said, he just do antagonistic things, and he just do things for fun and entertainment. But some folks don't feel like it's entertainment. He hurt another YouTuber really bad, and he didn't feel like it was entertainment. But it was epic. Okay, you gotta watch that interview. It was epic.
I'm not gonna watch it. I don't even get. Some people I just don't even give a click and a view. I really don't. But
Okay, so what else is going on? No, I haven't been on the YouTube news because I've been a little depressed. My daughter told me today that she's moving to Georgia next month. Oh. So I've been a little depressed. Okay?
Sometimes you gotta let the birds fly. The mama bird, you gotta let the birds out of the nest. You gotta see if they can fly on their own.
I know.
How old is your daughter?
22. She's
girl.
22.
Child. You ought to be celebrating. Now you can go, do your thing without her being around and stuff.
Oh, she ain't around anyway, but it's just like, your kids get grown and then and leave. It's a moment that it's like, man, it's just been me and my son and her for a minute, and so now it's like a partner is leaving. So I'm gonna miss her, and I want her to do well in Georgia, and this is what she want to do.
But you act like she leaving the country. She's not leaving the country. That'll give you an excuse to come visit Georgia.
Well, yeah, I got plenty of excuses to come visit Georgia anyway, but she'll be there too. But she not in California. I live in Cali. She gonna be in Georgia. That's 3,000 miles away. I gotta get on the plane to come see her. But I'm working on the letting her go. Okay. She is grown. Okay. So that's pretty much it. And I haven't been on the YouTube because when when you start being dark and antagonizing people, that's not fun for me.
Yeah.
I can't get it. I don't like tearing down other people, so that's not fun. So when it's not fun, I turn the YouTube off.
Right.
Unless Michelle comes on, and I would tell everybody, go to ATLien Michelle Brown. That's my safe haven over there. Okay. So when you come on, that's where I be going.
I try to be a little bit entertaining sometimes. I appreciate y'all. I really do. You got any Valentine's plans? You got any Valentine's plans?
I don't have no Valentine's plan, but I'm gonna take my kids to the movies because they're my Valentine's date, and I'm their Valentine's date. That's what I do every year. Take the kids to the movies.
Okay.
And I did put on your community wall that you will have a Valentine's date. I gave some hearts and teddy bears.
Aw, thank you so much. I gotta go check. You know, YouTube don't send notifications for the community, so unless you go over there and like proactively look for comments, you don't never see them. So I'm gonna go over there and look at the comments.
Yes, I put some hearts and teddy bears for your Valentine. And I said I have a hug for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And tell all the swine I have a hug for them and a teddy bear too.
Aw, thank you, Andre. You're so sweet. Thank you. Well, cheer up. Don't be depressed. We got you over here. We appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, you guys. Hold on. Let me turn the screen, y'all. Hold on. How I do it? Bam. See, look, I done incorporated stream, y'all. Y'all can call into the stream, y'all, if y'all want to. Y'all can also call into the phone line. Look like y'all don't want to talk about nothing, but that let me see what y'all talk about in these comments, child. What Maddie done did now, child. Terry Laws, child. I don't know. Let me keep going. I want to see Timothy fall flat on his face. Not gonna lie, child. He too bottom heavy. He'll fall backwards before he fall forward. Then again, I don't know. Okay, Michelle. Then let's talk about how proud we are that Nene won't have on a caftan and white t-shirt next. Y'all are shady, Jay Farmer. Y'all always trying to shade the queen. Stop doing that. Petty humans, please be nice to one another, as Nightbot has said. There isn't a guarantee that the pilot will be picked up. What is y'all talking about? I don't know nothing about no pilot. Yes, like this video if you haven't already. I'm trying to give y'all a voice and y'all don't want to call in. I told y'all I'm not gonna block no calls. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can read who y'all want to read, and I will sit here and just take it. Mr. Timothy is too vulgar at the mouth. That TV show ain't going nowhere. Somebody got a TV show, child? Nene called a lot of things that's going on. Let me talk about that. I can always talk about Housewives. Nene said it, honey. Hashtag Nene said it. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all don't be listening to me. Hell, I said it before she said it. But anyway, let me keep going. The cookie lady asked for that. Okay. Don't be coming over there trying to sell your stale ass cookies and thinking you ain't gonna get the wrath of the people for coming at our beautiful Tanya. Michelle looking good like cooked food. Thank you, Priest. Hey, my cash app is iamATLien. Send me a little Valentine's Day love. Honey, send me a little Valentine's Day. I'm single. Gutterball Trump. Okay, Frida, I don't want to talk politics. I'm scared of politics, y'all. Mr. Debonair said Mr. Timothy ain't saying nothing because he's scared Gio gonna expose him. I use the proper pronouns around here. They big mad. Who mad? Who is mad? Y'all know I scrolled up, so I'm trying to catch up on the comments. I'm trying to see what y'all talking about. I hope he does expose her, but I don't think they are done with each other. Hey, Jen the Goddess, I see you. The case was dismissed of police bringing more charges against him. Oh, okay, Alicia, you talk about Jussie. Yeah, Jussie. Man, Jussie needs to just go ahead and do a press conference and apologize to the people. The same way they want Gayle King to apologize to the people. The same way we women want Snoop Dogg to apologize to the people. Jussie needs to apologize. I feel like us straight people And his fellow LGBTQ brethren and sisterin need to, he needs to apologize to everybody for us looking at him sideways. That's what he needs to do. And I feel like if he did that, everything would be lifted and it wouldn't be no more. But he fighting too hard against what we already know was a lie, in my humble opinion. Oh, somebody made a video as a warning. Okay. You can't mix friends and business. Okay. What happened to the cookie lady? The cookie lady, since she been on the show, people been leaving her bad Yelp reviews. They've been like dragging her business and stuff. The phone number is 718-362-6360, pin number 9427819 if you care to call, and the StreamYard is also open if you care to call in. I want somebody to call in and play with me on StreamYard. I want to see y'all faces. Let me see what else y'all got to say. When y'all call that man juicy, I be about to poop. So Cosmic, you are funny. Where did Gio say anything at? I guess on his Facebook page. People kept tagging it to me on his Facebook page like I was gonna repost it. I said I was done with the messiness last year when everything I say about Gio and anybody else, child, they be flagging my channels. I already can't get monetized. I already know. Like this video, I probably have to delete and put it on my Patreon. Y'all already know. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Supposedly, Mr. Manhands don't know how to talk to people, and he has pitted all of her helpers against each other, and Gio said he is done. That's what happened. Look, Mr. Manhands has always been a mess and emotionally unstable. Y'all ain't see that when he kept talking about fighting me, and I told y'all I do not fight men. Like, I don't know how y'all saw that, but that's okay. It's like people will see somebody as being entertaining and kind of overlook their flaws. Like that dude right there, the things that he has done, to women, talk about rotten uteruses and things. Like, anyway, I ain't gonna go there. I'm trying to keep it in. Let me change my background to the ghetto. Some folks ain't even worth the click. I'm way up here. The baby bird leaving the nest. Oh, I went back too far. Hold on. Georgia ain't nothing but the devil's playground. Hold on, C. Patterson. You're not going to talk about my state like that. It is kind of grimy sometimes. It's hard when you're a good parent. This world is so mean. It is. Okay, let me catch up. See what y'all talking about. Hold on, let me catch up. Kenya was wrong for gaslighting the cookie lady, talking about she a bad bitch. Kenya don't know a bad bitch when she see one, honey. Kenya does not know a bad bitch when she see one. Everybody mad at me, talk about something. You hate Kenya. I do not hate anybody. I do not take anything that they say personally. Tamika PV, it is open topic. The phone number is 718-362-6360. Pin number 9427819. Child, I'm gonna sit here and play music and drink wine in a minute if y'all not gonna talk to me. Snoop is not going to apologize. Let's talk about that for a minute. Me, Mr. Debonair, absolutely amazing, was talking about the situation on Patreon the other day, and I actually clipped up the video with the intent of sharing it online, on public, just a little portion of it. And YouTube, got it in review, so it's still sitting in the queue to go live. So, long story short, we were debating the situation because I did feel that Snoop was wrong for threatening Gayle King. There's so many people up in arms saying, she shouldn't have asked the question. She shouldn't have said this. She shouldn't have said that. At the end of the day, that lady was doing her job. I mean, I get, there are lines that shouldn't be crossed, true enough, but she wasn't doing any more than a normal journalist would have done. If it was a white journalist who asked the same question, I don't know that the response would have been as strong. Nobody would have been calling that white journalist dog-headed bitches and saying we gonna see you and all of that and you need to stay on code, because at the end of the day, Snoop wasn't on code by threatening that strong black woman. Then people gonna bring up the whole Oprah Winfrey, Harvey Weinstein Russell Simmons debacle, saying that, you know, they're friends, they don't like black people, they ain't black because they billionaires, they ain't been black in a long time. But at the end of the day, Oprah did more for black people than Snoop ever has. Think of all the boys, all the black men that she put through Morehouse College, all the black men and women that she has helped over the years. Like, y'all cannot take that away from her. So despite the fact that they may have, you know, you feel that they may have tarnished some of your favorites, it's a lot of things that, you know, they have done that is good within the society. And I just, you know, me personally, I just see any attempt to every time Oprah says something, every time, you know, because she's a billionaire or whatever, I feel like people use that as an excuse to say she got all the money, she no longer relate to black people, she got all the money, she don't know what it's like to be black anymore. And so what does that mean? The only black experience is that of being poor and broke? I don't understand that. So at the end of the day, her skin is still brown, it ain't changed colors, I don't see her bleaching. She knows what it's like to be black. She go in Hermes and they still treat her like a black person. Like Kanye say, even if you in a Benz, you still a nigga in a whip. So I don't understand the logic that some people have. So I just see, maybe I see things differently. Who knows? Let me continue. It's somebody on the line. 6404, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. There's such a big delay, so it's okay. I just talked to you on the phone, right?
So basically, yes, talk to me on the phone. Turn down your computer. Turn it down. The sound off. Just listen to the audio from the phone.
Okay. This is what I wanted to say, because I had said before that that you reminded me of my daughter, because she was really so upset the way that you were upset about the way that the black men are, you know, talking to black women. And you know, I grew up in the Bronx, and I was privy to much more than my daughter has ever experienced. And so, and it always goes over my head. But when I saw you be so upset about it, then it kind of really clicked in my head. But and my daughter and I, we went, huh?
No, I hear you.
My daughter and I went round the bend and back again on this one. But I always kept coming back to the same place. That's a family issue. It's a nuclear family issue, and a black family issue, you know, at large. That's the kind of thing where black people are just going to have to start pulling together and saying, no, we're not going to put up with it. You can't talk to us that way. You can't treat black women that way. And that's, you know, it's for the mothers to check their sons. It's for, and black people in general to start checking each other and saying, and really just coming down on people when they do things like that. And so, that being said, I would say that, and I think that's the only way that it's going to get solved, because I don't see the community, the larger world helping in this situation. So black people are going to have to do that for themselves. The other thing that I would say about what you were saying about Oprah, now it's interesting. I have always supported Oprah. You know, I couldn't watch her show because it's not of value to me, but I've always supported Oprah, because I'm always saying, like, you know what? She is a black woman. She's a billionaire. She's up there by herself. There's nobody but Oprah in that big realm, as far as I think most people know. And so I'm like, you cut her some slack. But you know what? You can't cut her slack when she's embracing people like Mark Furman. I mean, she had a little love fest song with Mark Furman. That was disgusting. Again, going after Michael Jackson after the man has died, and with the most witnesses or people that are not credible. You know, those guys were out for a paycheck. Why on earth Oprah got on that bandwagon to support that, I have absolutely no idea. And then on top of that, like I said, with Sandra Bland and Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell, in his new book, he says that Sandra Bland committed suicide. Now, they tried to act like they were going to create a bridge and try and understand people, but there's nothing to understand. That cop was just a killer, and he meant to do it. He probably saw her hair and picked her because it was a big empty road that they were on. So that's what I would say about all of that.
I would disagree with that. I would disagree. I just want to say one thing about the Sandra Bland case. Okay. I would disagree, because when it comes to situations with anyone of color and the police often overreact, and there is okay, if we were to change places with Sandra Bland and a blonde haired white woman, none of that would have ever happened. She would have never been pulled out of her vehicle. She would have, over a busted tailpipe. None of that would have ever happened. There have been several instances where we've seen police officers just let the white women go and will beat up a black person for even looking at them funny in the car. So, there is a disproportionate amount of activity when it comes to that. But I just wanted to just interject on that particular part. But go ahead, caller. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, when you talk about, police, he's a police officer. That means he has training. That means he's supposed to be
not all the time. I was married to one.
He's supposed to know how not to do these things.
Police.
No, this is stuff that goes on in the precincts, and they allow this to happen. Excuse me. They allow people to make these kinds of arrests and things like that. And if their captain said no, you can't do this stuff anymore, it would stop.
I doubt it.
Because there will be some consequences if they did it. Since there's no consequences, it's open season, and so that's kind of where that's at.
Okay.
So I can't give them that because, like I said, if the chain of command says stop it, it stops.
Okay.
And if the chain of command turns the other way, then it grows.
I doubt it.
And that's the other thing that I was going to say about Oprah.
Go ahead.
Oprah has a huge worldwide platform. Most of Oprah's audience is black or definitely not, is white and definitely not black. And a lot of those people, they're just sitting on the fence. They are just waiting, chomping at the bit for an excuse to lose their civility towards black people. And that's when you get to see the temperature of the world start, of the country start, going up.
Okay.
And because people feel like they don't have to be as good as reserved as they maybe should be, and people will feel more comfortable acting out, and then calling people, oh well, if you don't like it, then they can say they're not going to be politically correct or some kind of stuff like that.
Okay, caller.
So
look, I appreciate your input. I don't mean to cut you off, but we do have another person holding, and I know
okay.
we could talk about this
all
all night long.
You.
But I always appreciate
call.
you. Thank you so much.
Good night.
All right, you too. Hold on. I know y'all. Look, stop it. Just stop it. I let people get their points out now. I do. Caller 8617. Hello.
Hey, it's Von Zipper again.
Uh-oh. Hey, Von Zipper.
I forgot about Gayle King.
Okay.
But I agreed with while I was waiting. I agreed with what you said though. So it was kind of the same thing. Like, people act like that. Gayle and Oprah are like just because they're in the upper echelon that they. I mean, you really don't know how they think about things. I just think that Snoop Dogg just need to stay off of social media. It's like what he said is something that I don't know if people do this anymore, but that's like a dinner table talk, like bedroom, that's not something you get on. What he said is not something.
And he is not speaking for the people. Like, Snoop needs to take accountability for his own life and take accountability for the way he treats his own family instead of trying to police the way people are treating Kobe's family. That's what I don't like. Like, you've been caught with all kind of hood rats and stuff. Your wife then allegedly left you, and you sitting online trying to curse somebody out for disrespecting somebody's legacy. You disrespecting your legacy by the things that you do all the time. But I'm trying to stay out, trying to stay a little bit neutral. But yes, I didn't like that at all, the way he handled it at all.
Yeah, and it was, it's hard to walk back something when we all can comprehend basic English, and we're gonna get you. It only means one thing. So walking that back, kind of it's not something you can really walk back. Like, oh, I didn't mean it in a violent way. Like, well, then what did you mean? We gonna come get you and take you to Starbucks?
Right.
Get you chai tea? Like, what, so it's just, but again, Snoop and T.I. and stuff, they think that they're the new generation Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. They speak for everybody they feel like.
They speak for their Instagram subscribers. That's about it. And you already know how, most of Instagram feels, because most people are trolls and take the opportunity to say whatever hellish thought is on their mind, because, you don't know who they are. But that's that whole Instagram culture. So, of course, everybody's going to say, I love that you call her a dog head bitch. Yes, she needs to be stomped out. And it's like, who does that? Who says that? What grown man would even say that about any woman? I didn't understand that personally. And I guess I took it so personally because I know how it is and how people can send a following, i.e. T.S. Madison, if we gonna go there, to attack you, with veiled threats of violence. And just like, Snoop came back and said, I'll never harm a 70-year-old woman. I wasn't threatening violence. But it's like, you don't have to threaten violence. If you say she need to be dealt with, she need to be stumped out, that's like telling somebody who loves you, okay, I'll do it for Snoop. I'll go stump her out. I'll go see about her. And that's the same thing that I went through with that whole Maddie Mob situation. You talk about kicking in my door and beating me up and doing all this stuff. You may not do it, but your subscribers who you don't know and I don't know either may take that as an opportunity to do it for you. So I didn't like that.
Well, Michelle, it's kind of like, I know we had this conversation like a few weeks ago, and it was, the woman who accidentally said, the N-word, and I was like, it doesn't bother me, but I couldn't fire her or anything. I kind of feel that way with, with Snoop. Like, he's just a very, low level, his only resort, and I don't want to offend a group of people, but some people's only resort is, I'm going to come and get you, or, they disagree with you, I'm going to come and tear your door down, I'm going to come, that's all they can resort to, that's their only threat. And, it does speak to a segment of people, and that's who he was speaking to.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the end goal of that. Yeah, you said it. Were you think she was gonna be scared and apologize?
Right. And the thing is,
gonna apologize. She would apologize to Vanessa. She wouldn't apologize to you.
Right. And I don't see him. He wouldn't have had that same energy to any of those hundreds of other people who, people say have been disrespectful and bringing up the rape case and saying other things. He would not have had that same energy to other women, especially those Caucasian women. If he would have called a Caucasian woman a dog-faced bitch, we gonna see about you, they would have been at his door knocking that same day to pick him up. That was a threat. She's scared.
That's the issue I have with him and everything is, he wants to speak, people want to speak in code and all that stuff, people in media. But when it's the person who cuts their check, that would never happen. If that was a CEO of a record label who did the same thing Gayle did, he would never say anything. They pick and choose who you will and will not do it to. Yeah. And it was just unnecessary. And I wouldn't mind it if you did it for everybody. I mean, I wouldn't agree with it. But if you were consistent with it, but picking and choosing, he just, it's a very, but that kind of controversy sells. So I guess
it does. I mean, it's got people talking about him, and we weren't talking about him. It is what it is. So, I'm sure he'll make the most of the moment. But I do think it just created a division within our community. Instead, you sitting there saying that she's tarnishing his legacy. You're tarnishing the legacy of black people, in my humble opinion, because it's like you went on a public platform and demeaned a black woman, and you pretty much told everybody else, white, black, Puerto Rican, that it's okay to do the same. I don't feel like that was cool. If you are a black man and you trying to withhold black legacy, then the first thing you need to do is to, embrace your own culture. Maybe checked her privately, sent her a strongly worded email perhaps, but the way he did it, the way he went about it was not right.
You took the words out of my mouth. Why does everything have to be in a public domain? If I didn't agree with something that somebody I work with did or something, I don't have to yell it out in the conference room. I can it can be one-on-one, I really didn't agree with it, and this is why, or whatever. You would get more done. What's the saying? You can get more done with a pen than you can with a gun.
Right.
And that's but I think he's just not there, intelligent wise and brain wise. years, which is sad. But he's saying she's 70. I think she's 65. But isn't he like 50? Like,
right. If she's 70, if she's 70, he's 68. Like, what is you saying? Snoop been around a long time, child. And with his Bonnet Chronicles, he done took over the Bonnet Chronicles, sitting there with his bonnet on, talking about folks. Nobody studies Snoop Dogg.
That's wrong, Michelle. That's so wrong. But yeah, I think that he should really, and he does set us back because to a lot of people, they're like, see, there they go, they're monsters. All they want to do is hurt each other.
Did you
that
watch
hurts people when they're applying for jobs? That hurts people when you're trying to move into a neighborhood. Like, yo, we see what they do. They hurt each other. So you know what I can't go 10 feet with somebody trying to tell me about black on black crime. I'm like, I've been black my whole life. I don't need you to tell me about black on black crime. But when you have people like Snoop, like,
did you see Michael Eric Dyson's response right before Snoop came back and said he wasn't threatening her? Like, he was quoting Tupac lyrics and everything, but I feel like he made a lot of valid points as far as, you know, the misogyny and sexist nature of, you know, Snoop's commentary, and how, you know, it opened the door for disrespect, and how it gave younger people, you know, the opportunity to see it's okay to disrespect our you know, older black elders. Like, it was an interesting thing. So you need to watch that video. I don't know. I think it's on my community tab. I put it up on my community tab.
If you don't respect your own, like, and it's not even like, I don't mean like because we're the same race. I just mean like people within your level. Who do you respect? Like that's like, and he could have said the same thing to her just privately. I just have the issue that it was like, I mean, I would never say it. You know, I believe in freedom to say whatever you want, but that could have been a private thing. Like, it's not that hard when you're in the industry to get other people's numbers. Like, yeah, that could have been something like, you know what, Gayle, I did not like the way you said that, and I stand by that. Like, you dead wrong. Like, that could have been something private. Like, going on social media is just, it just shows you how high school mentality these people are. And, like, people, you just got to stop looking up to them. They use the bathroom just like you do. They don't pay their taxes just like you don't. Oh, I didn't mean that.
But like Denise Wynn said in the chat, Snoop don't respect his wife, so we wouldn't expect him to respect any other black woman. So let's start there. You know, if you want to go somewhere, let's start at home. You know, you need to start, you know, building your own legacy before you start checking somebody else's.
And then he has sons and stuff too. Like, you want your sons to know you talk to women like that. My dad would never talk about a woman like that. You know, like, it's just, and he's the 50-year-old. Like, he's talking, like I said, he's talking about her age.
You know, that's almost like, you know, most strong black men would be like, that's women's business. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, you know, maybe if it was a man, you might have said some strong words or whatever, but this is a woman. Like, you don't do that. Why are you out there windmilling at this woman? That shows how weak you are. So I guess you hit women too.
He said, we gonna come get you. I want to know who we is. See, that's an interview. Like, if we gonna interview people, interview them the right way. I would be like, who is the we we're referring to?
Right.
Here's a pen. Like, tell me who we is. Because we have mortgages and bills and stuff. We're not doing 20 to life in a supermax prison.
What you said.
We not doing that.
What you said. We are not. We are not. You know, we're outraged for a moment and we move on. We're going to grieve about, you know, the death of Kobe Bryant and those, you know, 6 other people in the helicopter. And, you know, we're not going to put that negative energy on it. Like, yeah, okay, we feel some kind of way about some of the things that were brought up. But at the end of the day, that's a part of his past. Like, it's going to be brought up. When people die, things are brought up. Whether they're white, black, green, purple, red, yellow. You know, think about Whitney Houston. Everybody, they bring up things. Elvis, everybody, you dead, your dirt is out. It is what it is. So I don't even know what to say. Like, yeah, you know, she shouldn't have brought it up during this time period, but it was gonna be brought up. So
yeah. Last thing though, now when it's time to do his, you know, eulogy and everything, now we can be like, yeah, his music was great and everything, but you remember that time he said Gayle King? Like, he said, don't come again.
Remember that time he called Gayle King a bitch? You know, he called a black woman a bitch. Remember that? And y'all thought that was, remember that? Black women are not bitches. Y'all can't do that. Y'all, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't be hearing y'all say that white bitch called us the N-word. Y'all didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's such a different energy, you know, that they put towards these black women that they feel offended by that. It's,
that white bitch is married to an attorney. That white bitch is
they didn't put this kind of energy on the lady that said the N-word. They didn't call her no white dog head bitch. Like, I just don't see it out there, and it's just so frustrating.
You talk about people, I have seen people get blackballed to the point where it's like, what did you do? Like, and he knows it, and that's why I think it's just cowardness. Like, it's a list of who and what you can say and when, and they stay within them lines. It's like, it's slavery without the change. Like, slavery is mental. And then people in entertainment, they know it. Like, they know who they can and cannot talk about and do that with, because certain people would have them. You would be like, Snoop who? Like, someone asked me the other day, what happened to Coolio? I'm like, we probably pissed somebody out, said something anti-Semitic. Like,
you bring it to the past.
That's what happens. You fall off the cliff when you do the wrong thing. Yeah. Except when you're Mel Gibson and stuff. You know, certain people get a pass. But that's it.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Von Zipper, for always giving us level-headed conversations. I guess no mess tonight. They scared to call me about the mess. I really want to get the mess. I want to hear the mess from the people. And the people want me to spew the mess, and I ain't got no mess to spew, because I'm like, I don't even know what happened. Y'all need to tell me what happened. Y'all all in the comment section talking about it. Call me and tell me what happened.
Please do. Please call in.
Right. I'm going to take a musical interlude, go give me some wine and come back. And if y'all ain't ready to tell me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to go back to Patreon and drag everybody.
And where your people at, Dre and Trey?
I know. Mr. Debonair, he in the chat, but he won't call. I know Mr. Debonair. No, everything.
New York will tell you what's going on.
Ebony says she want to tell me the mess. Ebony, call in. I got the number. I got the stream, y'all. You can come in on video or phone. I done gave y'all 2 ways to come in here. Look at you. For free.
All right, I'll let Ebony call in. You have a good night.
Thank you, Buzz Zipper. I appreciate you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
See, ain't nobody in here. I turn on some music till y'all decide y'all want to call in. Hold on. Let me see. Read your comment. What you say, Mr. Debonair? Hold on. I can't do but one thing at a time. I don't see your comment, Mr. Debonair. You said, read my comment. And where is it? Y'all, the YouTube street say Nene made only 250K. Child, the YouTube street be making shit up. Who you, Mr. Debonair? Anyway, did Nene take a pay cut? Why would you think Nene took a pay cut? Because somebody made it up and told you that? I'm back. I'm back. I done walked my dog and everything. You say I'm stumping great. No, look, my dog started scratching at the door. Like, let me let him out, child. I don't need to pee on the floor. And then I ran back. Okay. So, wait a minute. Let me call back in. Let me see who on the line. Y'all better be on the line. Did y'all get y'all thoughts together? Did y'all, you said I don't.
Please enter your PIN number.
Like how you put that narrative of Snoop possibly hating women out there. I didn't put that narrative out there. He put that narrative out there.
Thank you.
Don't put me in
Joining the conference now. This
Don't put me in it.
By conference now. You are currently the only person in this.
Call me and let me know what you think about it. 718-362-6360. PIN number 942-7819. Whew. Call already. Turn down the phone. Turn down the phone. I mean, turn your computer down. 6404. Hello.
Oh, hello. I don't know. Did you want to talk about?
It's a lot of repeat callers.
Did you want to?
Hey, I said it's a lot of repeat callers tonight. Hey.
Okay. Well, I could say something about like Cynthia and Mike Hill.
Okay.
I think that Cynthia and Mike, I think they're just two middle-aged people who, you know, are worried about making money for the future, because I think that Mike Hill's sportscasting jobs are kind of drying up a little bit, and so I think he aligned himself with Cynthia. I don't think he likes Cynthia.
What?
I don't even know if he respects. I don't think he likes Cynthia. I don't even know if he respects Cynthia. But I think that he doesn't mind lining himself up with her because, you know, she's still in the mix and she can make some money. And I think that Cynthia, because like what Nene said, I think Cynthia kind of.
Oops, hold on.
Cynthia doesn't care about what anybody thinks. She only cares about what she thinks. So if she likes it, it's a great relationship.
Wow. I think Mike is just there for the publicity. He needs a platform to promote his autobiography, because without it, wasn't nobody going to be buying his book.
Nobody's going to read his autobiography. I can't imagine anybody.
I mean, he might get a few sales from being on the show. I mean, you know.
He might, but he probably
I don't want to read it, but somebody might.
And also, I'm going to say this. I don't think Marlo should ever get a peach.
Oh, why? Why you won't give Marlo a peach?
You know, I just don't think that she's strong enough. I don't think she's strong enough to get a peach. I think she should always be a friend to the show. And I think they should give her some more money. And when I heard how much Cynthia Bailey was making, I was like, that is incredible. So they should take some of that money from Cynthia Bailey.
But Cynthia been there for like 10 years. Well, how long? It's been 12 seasons. She's been there like 9 years, right? 10 years?
And people have been saying she's boring and should be off almost the whole time. So that's kind of what I think about all of that. And
well, I appreciate you.
Huh?
I appreciate you.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Right,
good night. Woo, okay. I put the StreamYard in there for anyone who wants to join. 6094. Hello. I love my callers. Hello.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Who I'm talking to? Who is this?
My name is Angie.
Hey, Angie.
How are you?
Good.
Look, I am about an hour late, right?
That's
so
okay.
I don't know if y'all have covered this or not.
Okay.
About Geo quitting.
No, we haven't covered it. I was waiting on somebody to call and tell me, because everybody in the chat talking about it, nobody want to tell me. I'm not here to report on it because, look, I don't follow those people. So go ahead, tell me what happened.
I ain't scared to talk about it.
Uh-oh. Okay, let me look. I might have to go to the hood for this. Hold on, go ahead.
Go to the hood, girl.
I got a new hood. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Well,
fluff my hair out for the hood.
Did this video on Instagram. All of it because he quit, but he wouldn't really go into a whole lot of detail. You know, he was carefully choosing his words. You know, I guess he don't want to be rude or whatever. And anyway, so you know, I did a little research and kind of find out C.S. Madison has some kind of deal with We TV. I don't know what it's about, but this is what I heard. And so,
like Miss Jenkins, that's what I heard. Okay. I'm listening. I'm soaking it in, child.
Okay. Well, so anyway, now C.S. Madison has kind of gotten too big for his or her britches, and pretty much told Geo that he don't need him no more. You know, Geo been with him for years. Now that he's gotten this little position, you know, with We TV, you know, whatever this deal is, he don't need you.
What?
So, you know, I'm just in his feelings, and at one point he even called the man a homie. He was like, you know, homie. I'm like, what?
Y'all know dang well that Mr. Timothy is so male identified. The only time he act like a woman is when he put on makeup for y'all. Like, come on. Like, he only hang around them gay men and the men in his circle, and they are all me. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Yeah, but he was all up in his feelings. I mean, he was really, really upset, and he was saying that he even brought up how fake T.S. Madison was and how he puts up this big facade and all that. I mean, he was just going in on T.S. Madison.
Well, can I ask you this? Do you believe it though? Because I saw a little clip on Instagram, and I don't know that I believe it. I think that nobody was talking about T.S. Madison, and they probably sat around and brainstormed and tried to figure out a way to talk about Mr. Manhands. And, you know, everybody's talking about Mr. Manhands when nobody was talking about him before. So at this particular point, I'm not buying any of it. I'm not buying the TV show. I'm not buying the breakup. I'm not buying any of it because it's just a little contrived to me. Huh? You
don't think it's true?
Honestly, I don't trust nothing they do. Because I've been, I know what they did to me and how they did it to me. Okay. And, Gio was front and center with the mess. So, I mean, I don't see him being fed up and going to social media. What I do see, if it was true, I would think that Mr. Manhands, you already know how emotionally unstable he is. He would have been the first person online, saying this, that, and the third. I don't believe it, child. I don't believe it.
Well, that's what I was saying, too. I kind of thought that it was kind of strange that, Mandy hadn't come live either. So, but I don't know.
And even if Mandy hadn't said nothing, somebody else in Mandy's camp would have said something on his behalf. Trust and believe that's what it always has been. Like, Mandy was sending Angelica Ross from Pose to drag me. Mandy was sending that other little dude, Rock somebody, to drag me and Josh. Mandy was sending all of these different people while he was sitting there acting like he couldn't say my name, calling me Gary Coleman. So I don't believe it. My thing is, if there was a battle between the Geo dude and Mandy, somebody else would have been involved in it.
Well, I guess it does make sense. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out though, because I don't really keep up with it like that, but I just happened to run across his live, and then Wiley got all in it, and what's his name? Jay Wilson had his little 2 cents in it, and it's slowly but surely growing legs, And so I'm like, it's gonna be interesting to see how this turns out, because from what I understand, Gio was like, his main man, sidekick or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, he was going all in, talking about how fake he was, and he was so upset that he had to pull over and check in the hotel and all this kind of stuff, because he was scared he was going to have an accident or whatever. And I'm like, well, dang, is it that serious? So,
damn. I don't believe. I just don't. Because I know how full of tomfoolery they are. And I know because, he has a whole lot more people around him now. They probably brainstorm and try to figure out ways to get people talking, because ain't nobody talking about them. Like, y'all remember how hype everybody was about Kaya and T.S. Madison every Monday night? Y'all remember how everybody was like talking about it on Tuesday? Y'all remember how like on social media the videos was going viral and everybody was reposting it? And y'all remember how they was all on the blogs? They was on Straight From The A and Bossip and Sandra Rose and everything else. Ain't nobody talking about them, because don't nobody give a damn. So, now they trying to, think of a way to cause some conflict. What better way to cause some conflict than the manager, the right hand, and the messy Mr. Manhands fall out? And I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Not even a little bit.
Okay. Well, Alrighty, well, I just want to
But look,
talk about this.
keep bringing me the tea, cause I will sit here and sip it all day long, and we can drag them through the ghetto and talk about them or whatever. But my thing is, I know how messy Gio was. Gio put my phone number out, and from Maddie's phone. You know what I'm saying? So and then everybody kept saying you need to be mad at Gio. No, I don't. A boss talked to a boss. If the boss gave him the text, why I'm gonna be mad at the employee? So it's like y'all seeing a pattern now. Y'all seeing the things that he doing. Y'all seeing what Kaya said, keep them punks out your house. Y'all remember when Gio went live to drag Kaya on T.S. Madison's behalf? Do y'all not remember all the stuff that happened? So now here come Gio want us to feel sorry and saying, oh, woe is me, I'm quitting. I'm not buying it. I don't buy it.
Well, did you ever hear what Larry Reed had to say about? I mean, this wasn't about this situation, but this was something that happened some months back about how T.S. Madison asked him to come with production and all that kind of stuff, and even he felt some type of way about her. I keep Mandy.
Yeah, but no, it's fine. You can say it. I stick to the pronouns that I know. Y'all don't have to follow me. I don't want to recruit y'all or nothing. Get y'all in trouble. Y'all call him the pronouns that y'all think he is, and I will call him the pronouns that I think he is. But anyway, continue.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm kind of I'm building my little channel or whatever, and it's actually kind of confusing to me because, I try to be respectful of people who actually deserves it. But, with this person, it's like on one hand, they want to be called a woman, but on the other hand, just like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, what's the chick name? Cherry the Bomb or somebody was on the show and they were talking about their penises, and I'm like, how can they expect anyone to take them seriously and call them a woman when they're still bragging on their penis?
But when has he not talked about his penis? When has he not? That would be that's more of a rarity than him talking about his penis. So that's why I'm like, y'all can sit over there and be a fool if y'all want to. Y'all women can sit over there and be disrespected if y'all want to. Yeah, I saw some clip somebody sent me talking about. They said that natural women, us women are jealous of trans, and I'm like, what? How so? How sway? Like what? Because y'all makeup look better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like my thing is makeup does not a woman make. So yeah, you can have the best makeup, the best lace front, the best earrings or whatever, the best the dress, the best push-up bra. That does not make you a woman if you still walk around with a penis between your legs. So.
Right, that's right.
And no offense to the trans who are transitioning. I'm talking about people like T.S. Madison Manhands. That's what I'm talking about. So.
Well, look. Well, do you think that? Because it seems to me that the people that actually have actually went through the surgery and the pains and all of the mental anguish of losing their penises and getting a vagina, the ones who actually went through all that, don't you think that it seems to me that they would be just a little bit, I know they're all in the same community or whatever, but it seems to me that they would be just a little bit offended at the fact that these men in drag want to be considered women when they haven't gone through the total transition.
It seemed like it, but the difference between them and us black women is that the LGBTQIAX community sticks together regardless of if they right or wrong. They gonna support their sisters. You know what I'm saying? They may not feel the same, just like, Flame Monroe. They may not feel the same, but, at the end of the day, they're not going to drag each other. Us black women, honey, we will drag, honey. We will be like, you just mad because you look like a man. You look like more of a man than he do. And I'm like, how is that an insult? I can look like a man all day long. I can have linebacker shoulders, but that does not negate the fact that I have cramps in a period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't. You cannot take that away, honey. I wish you could, but you cannot.
There you go. That's right. Well, I gotta tell you, girl, you handle it well, because I think I just started following. I follow you. Well, actually, it started with Funky Dineva, actually, because he had did a review on the first surviving R. Kelly series, and I liked what he had to say, so I followed him. And then when I started following him, T.S. Madison stuff started coming up, and then after T.S. Madison stuff, then I saw the Kaya stuff. Then it's when I saw your stuff, and I'm like, wow, it's like people just keep getting added to this little circle. So that's how I started following all of y'all.
Well, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad. At the end of the day, I am the originator of everything. I am the blog goddess. Like, without me, there would be some of them other people you talked about. But I digress. Okay. I appreciate that you made it over here from them. I appreciate everybody who come from Junkie Dineva. Salute to Kaya. Salute to the real women in the building. I don't give two shits about Mr. Manhands, but my thing is the internet is big enough for everybody. I don't try to block his flow, even though he's tried to block mine several times. So, it is what it is. But I appreciate y'all.
To my understanding, though, this all started with y'all because of your report on the copyright thing. That's how it started?
That's how it started. He didn't like what I had to say. He felt like my voice was too strong and I was saying the truth. The truth hurts. If it was a lie, nobody would give a damn. So, he was upset and offended and wanted to beat me up because I told the truth, and it opened a lot of people's eyes to the treachery and some of the things that he was doing, and it is what it is.
Wow, and it's something.
Well, I appreciate your call. The StreamYard that fell off. Somebody was in the stream. Now they done hung up.
Well, I'm gonna keep you posted on this because I know you don't follow it, but I'll keep you posted on the happenings with this Geo thing.
Yes, tell me. I want to know. I want to know what happens. Let me know about the show. I bet it'll never come to fruition. I bet it's all smoke and mirrors. Anybody can say they got a show.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, you have a good night.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch with you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. All right, girl. You're looking beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Somebody was in there. Mr. Debonair was in there, and now he gone. Hold on, but somebody on the phone. So maybe that's Mr. Debonair on the phone. 5338. Hello. Hello. Fro.
Hello?
Ma'am, sir, hey, ma'am.
Hey, 50, okay. All right, my name is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
I might be coming in a little late, but I know what I want to say about Mr. Manhands or whatever is a long time ago, I kind of peeped how she kind of, it looked like she uses people, and then when I watched the recent episode with her and Miss Sophia, and it looked like a little bit of tension in the beginning, she was dancing and jigging her, Mr. Manhands was dancing and jigging her breasts and stuff like that, and and Miss Sophia was like, okay, now sit down now, settle down, and it just looked like to me Mr. Manhands or whatever she is she's shady to her certain co-hosts, and you have to kind of look at it and see what she's saying and how she says it and what they're saying to each other. It seems like it's funny, but then I'm like, wait a minute, that was shade, but then not shade. I just tuned in today because of all that's going on and how she was acting. I'm like, darn, I wouldn't say that, or ooh, that was kind of close, or it's just kind of weird to me how they were interacting, and I've noticed this with her and certain other people that she has on her show, and it's the way that she says things. It's kind of like she says things. She's like, "Oh, you're not gonna play me with your degree and Geneva and y'all degrees, and I don't have a degree." And it's kind of like underhanded. It's like I don't even know how to.
It's insecurity. It is insecurity. I feel like that person is very insecure in who they are. Anybody that they perceive to be smarter, better, prettier, larger, more followers, whatever the case may be, they try to demean them. And yeah, trust me, that's all they was doing to me, was trying to all summer long try to make me feel like a man and call me this and call me ugly and call me that. It don't matter if I'm ugly or not. I'm still what you are aspiring to be. So yeah.
Yes. And so, and what I first noticed was Miss Sophia. She was like, "Well, my hair looked like this, and I look like a runaway slave, and you got this long hair from Meat Boutique." And I mean, and you got to watch it to kind of see the subtle things that are being said.
Oh, it was shady, huh?
And I've noticed this. Not only, I mean, I see it. It's just weird to me. So I mean, I can see that, and I can see. I see that. T.S. Madison, she does have some issues going on and things like that. But
y'all
also,
just realizing that thing is
it's a mess. It's a lot. And I'm a straight female, so me seeing her, and you know, she was kind of like one of the first people I ever encountered was, you know, like kind of out with how they are and who they are as a TS and all that. And I'm like, oh Lord.
I think it's like watching a train wreck. It's like you can't watch away. It's like so like crazy and outrageous and using his breast as toys when we know if you got big breasts for real, the last thing you're gonna do is like, for real, are you serious? That shit hurt.
And I look at the body, and then she would jiggle her breast, and then she turned to the side, and you see that big old that butt is so huge. And then Miss Sophia was just like sitting there like, okay, now sit down, you know, and she's like, oh yeah, you know, people gonna always be jealous of this and that. I see the subtle things, and it's kind of like hidden, and you can hide it as, oh, I'm just playing with you, girl, but then it's kind of like shade, you know, and I see that. It's, you know, it's kind of weird, it's odd, and I've seen it with her and several other people that she's had on her platform or whatever. And that's what I noticed with her. But also with, now what I want to say about the Real Housewives, now I'm coming a little late. I don't know if anybody brought this up.
No, it's good. Go ahead.
Cynthia.
It's an open topic.
Okay. With Cynthia, what I didn't like when I saw from that whole thing at the restaurant and all that, or wherever it was at, it just looked like that she knew things and then she was trying to cover it up.
Oh, she knew. Everybody knew but Tanya. Yes. Everybody, Eva knew. Kenya knew. Yes. Cynthia knew. Everybody knew but Tanya.
Yes. And it was, I feel, and it bothers me because that's why I feel for Yemi, and when she's like, everybody thinks it's me, because everybody thinks the loud one is the wrong one. And sometimes you're just loud, or you're yourself because you're not afraid of saying who you are. And a lot of times the people are quiet and secretive. They're the worst.
They're the sneaky ones. They're the snakes. Because you would never expect it. It's those people that say, you know, if you would say something bad about them, you wouldn't believe it because they always so nice. That's the type of person Cynthia is. Like, you know, it's like people were like, oh no, Cynthia would never do that. Like, she's so nice and humble. Honey, please, Cynthia is.
That's right.
That's why I put that flashback video up of me and Cynthia, and that was from like 4 years ago, so y'all could see the real Cynthia. Like, she was over talking me. She wouldn't let me talk. I'm the interviewer. She was dragging me. I just wanted y'all to see it.
Yes. And when you look at that clip of all that, and honestly, I look at it several times over, and I just look at Cynthia like she take a sip from her little straw and looking over and cutting her mind. I see that stuff, like, because I've been in situations with people who think they're, because I'm bubbly and blah, 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 and think you dumb and stupid and, you know, whatever, and like you ain't supposed to catch on, and like you don't understand. Cynthia she's not a good.
Well, I'm sure we'll see more of, you know, Cynthia's shenanigans in the upcoming weeks when, you know, Nene confronts her and things like that. So it'll be interesting.
And I'll say this one thing and I'll let you go. But the thing is that it really pissed me off is like when she came back, did I leave any cookies? Is there any cookies in there?
That pissed me off. You gotta go watch my recap because I dragged all of them for that. That pissed me off because I'm like, I wouldn't be eating them stale ass cookies if I was Tanya. Like the last thing y'all be doing is eating them damn cookies in front of me. Y'all that brought this damn bitch, this damn jump off here who was trying to holler at my man. Y'all sitting there eating her cookies and y'all supposed to be my friend. I'm in the crew. Hell no, all y'all are wrong. Each and every one. Eva too. Because Eva could have ordered some cookies from the restaurant. Don't be eating them nasty ass cookies.
Yeah, she's been up here and Eva talking about, this is Maverick, honey. This is Maverick. And then them good cookies. No. And then Tanya post thing, when Cynthia came back, she just hold her head down and look down. I see all of that.
Did you see?
I see that because
Did you see Candy's show? I know you probably didn't because it is what it is. But Candy, like, she was like speaking about the episode and she was taking up for Kenya. And I'm like, you wasn't even there and you taking up for Kenya? I don't like that. Child. Anyway.
Yeah, and you know what? It clicked to me when I was watching your video and when the first thing about the wig rolled out with Kenya and the wig, and you said, well, not Kenya, but Candy is a businesswoman, so she knows that the wig is indicative of, well, Kenya got this hair care line, and
I don't think it's that big of a deal, though. If you're transparent with your audience, black women wear hair pieces and wigs, whether we got hair or not. Hell, I got hair. I be wearing my hair braided all the time. I got a lot of hair. So it's like, girl, we know you got hair. You have proved you got hair. Wearing wig. My thing is, it's less than transparent if you sitting there trying to act like you don't wear it. Like she tried to say, you said I wear wigs as opposed to I wore a wig, as if she wore it one time. Girl, you wear them damn hair pieces all the time and everybody know it. So it would be more organic if she said, this is how I keep my edges from breaking off while I wear a wig, or whatever the case may be. But it's like nobody paying attention to him, child.
And that's what Kenya said. She was like, ma'am, put yourself under the bus, because people, it's not your business is being, it's tragic because you're not even being honest with your followers and saying, yes, I do protective styles. And just like you, or I don't know who said it first, but like Kenya's hair is like from DNA. It's like DNA.
I said that too. It's genetics. So it has nothing to do with your Kenya hair care products, because you did not have that growing up. You did not use that. That is not how you got your hair on.
It's $1 million. I did this with my hands.
Well, we already dragged Kenya. Enough of Kenya. Go watch go back and watch that Housewives review I did. When I tell you I dragged Kenya for about 30-45 minutes straight, it was great.
Okay. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. I know it's a lot of y'all in the queue. Oh, I've been on a long time. I'm gonna stay live because y'all see I'm tipsy. Hold on, let me see who else in here. 3435. Hello.
Yo, what's going on, Shelly?
Hey, Mr. Debonair.
Hey, we got a cold red. We got to go to Patreon.
What? We do for real?
Hey, I can't think I know how you about your platform and you don't want to get flagged, but it's a cold red.
You sure you don't want to tell it and I can delete this and put this on Patreon?
Nah, you can keep this up. But nah, we got to get the Patreon.
Cause look, they done already flagged it. It was monetized at first. It's not monetized now.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you don't care?
I don't care. We can go to Patreon. You want me to go to Patreon right now?
Okay, go. Yeah, go to Patreon so we can talk freely. But yeah, we need to get that ASAP.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to Patreon. Let me take these last couple of calls, and I'm coming over to Patreon. Cause I need to hear this. Cause you the second person that's been somebody hit me up in my DM.
We got to go now. You know how they play on the YouTube streets. They go to flagging.
Yeah. Yeah.
They like to go to flagging video because the live that went on while we were talking. We've been in the chat trying to get you to go to Patreon so we can see this live.
So I need to hang up on the two people that's in the queue?
Oh yeah, you got to hang up on them.
I ain't gonna hang up on them. They been waiting. I'm going to Patreon as soon as I take these 2 calls. I'm going to Patreon.
Hey, they got a minute limit.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to Patreon. Bye, Mr. Debonair.
Okay.
If you are not already a member of the Patreon squad, it's patreon.com. iamATLien. Clearly, we about to go over there and drag because everybody keep telling me they got this tea. It's a cold red. It's a cold red. It's a red alert. Hold on. Let me get I'm tipsy too. 9601. Hello.
I don't know what Mr. Debonair is talking about, but you better not hang up on me.
Who it is? Did you know?
Whatever this cold red is fucking wait.
Juno, I thought you had quit me.
You know, they be overhyping shit over there on Patreon anyway. And
no, they don't. Don't be. This is full free press and promotion. So, the Patreon is fine. I think you calling in hating on me, Mr. Juno. How you gonna call in and hate on my Patreon?
Because I've been waiting on this goddamn line. I'm sorry, I'm cussing. I've been waiting on this line, and you better not hang up on me.
You here.
Now,
but you had quit me because you ain't been here in weeks.
You said what?
You haven't been here in weeks. I'm in my feelings right now.
Okay, well if you was in your feelings, you have my number.
I don't call people. People call me.
Okay, well maybe we'll have this conversation later. But I'm calling in right now because I said I want to say that I agree with you, and I think that whole geo bullshit, that whole shit is bullshit because there is no show. It's like you said earlier that anybody can have a show. Look at Snoop Dogg, and what was it? The catch he wanted to make some show on to catch the people that be sleeping with the celebrities, the thoughts.
They had a show, Myth Hits had a show called The Real Mistresses of Atlanta. They had a whole, Google it because it's on my old Straight from the A page. They had a whole trailer. It looked like it was good too. It had Mary Jane that used to be on Love and Hip Hop allegedly cheating with Kirk, but wasn't nobody cheating with Kirk. It had a guy who claimed he was an Atlanta mistress, and they had like a couple of strippers. It looked like it was going to be good. That trailer was so good. That shit didn't go nowhere. It was a trailer. Same thing with Shawty Lo. God rest his soul, rest in peace, Shawty Lo. They know. Shawty Lo had a whole trailer called All My Baby's Mamas, because he had about 10 baby mamas. Either he had 10 or 15 kids or 10 baby mamas, one or the other. And it was called All My Baby Mamas. And he had all the baby mamas and all the kids on there. It was so juicy. When you saw that trailer, you was like, damn, Shawty Lo about to, man, we gonna be getting it in. We ain't never seen that. It was just a trailer. And this was before he passed away. So, I mean, we can
They did that with Martin Lawrence. And they did that with Martin Lawrence and Tisha Campbell and Tiziana Arnold.
We can go out right now with my GoPro and film what am I about to say?
Trailer.
Yeah, that. We could go out with my GoPro and film a sizzle reel. Thank you, Fun Zipper, for bringing me back in. We could go out with my GoPro and my damn Canon 80D and all of that and film a sizzle reel and get me a good videographer to put it together and make it look like it's the bloggers of Atlanta, and it will never come out. It will be strictly on YouTube. So y'all be buying whatever everybody is selling, and I get it. It's so entertaining to believe some of these rumors and gossip. But all I want you to do as squad members, as aliens, as members of, the ATLien Nation clique is to go back in time and look at some of people's old stuff and be like, did that ever come to fruition? Was they really telling the truth? Did they lie on Nene? Did they lie on Cynthia Bailey or whatever? Because I saw some blog, and I keep bringing this up. This one dude on YouTube get a whole bunch of views. He said Cynthia Bailey fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's his highest rated video. Cynthia Bailey was not fired for season 12, but you got a video saying Cynthia was fired for season 12. You ain't bothered to change it, delete it, nothing, and people still watch it. And it's like, y'all don't be paying attention to what's true. Y'all just ready for the now, and that's what YouTube is all about. And I'm learning. I'm gonna start doing clickbait too.
It really is. People don't want to hear the truth, Michelle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you blocking us from our code 10 red alert. You don't have nothing else?
Yeah, I hope it's good.
You not gonna be over there?
Not tonight.
Oh,
Maybe Friday.
Told you, Juno didn't quit me, child. That's okay.
Ain't nobody quit you.
I'm gonna find me some more Valentine men. All my men that left me, I'm lonely.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go because, before Devin and there start crying.
Okay. It's one more call on Thank you, Juno. I miss you. Come back more often.
Alright, I'll be back. Bye.
Alright, bye. Oh, y'all, I'm coming to Patreon. Patreon.com. iamATLien. Thank you, Mouth Open Story Jump Out. This is the last call. 6418. Hello.
Hello, this is Michelle. How you doing?
This is Michelle. Is this Michelle too? What's your name? You said this is Michelle. I'm tipsy.
No, girl. This is ATLien Park.
Oh, I almost choked. Hey, ATLien Park. How you doing?
I'm doing, girl. I'm doing okay. Listen, the Madison thing with Gio. I knew that the tower was about to fall last year.
What? How you know?
Because I saw how Gio was treated Madison last year.
What?
They had a funny, strange, relationship last year. I said, why are they treating each other like this? I don't remember when Madison went they was in a hotel, and Madison getting her hair and nails done, something like that. And Gino was acting real funny, real strange. And Madison said, Gio, what you mean? And Gio said, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know what's going on between. This is going for a whole year now.
But maybe they just had that relationship where they just talk salty to each other. You know how men and they testosterone, they be like, they be bucking up on each other.
I don't know, but Madison, I got to say this. The way Gio treated Madison, and I'm not for Madison. I know she's messy or he's messy, whatever like that. But the way Gio treated Madison was not right. The way I've seen Gio talk to Madison was not right. I got to say that, okay?
But maybe Madison talked to him bad too, though. My thing is, y'all keep giving Madison the benefit of the doubt. That thing there is not a good person.
No, I'm on your side, Michelle. I'm always on your side.
No, I mean, it ain't even about, look, I don't even want you to be on my side. I'm just saying, I just be thinking, like, he talks bad to everybody. Like, everybody around him, he talked down to him. Like, he talked bad to a lot of people.
Because the way your lifestyle rules that person, the events that happen to you. Karma is a beast, okay? So the way she treated you, or he treated you, the way he treated others, Kaya, whatever, that stuff comes back to you. Not to say that Gio treated him good or bad, but I did not like what I saw last year. I said, something will happen between Gio and Madison. Something will happen, because the way Gio was talking to Madison last year, I did not like it. And I say, Madison, it's because the person is dead. And it's the person that's up the bed. I know you dealt with Madison for a long time now. You know a person does something bad to somebody else. But yet still somebody else do something to them, like I said, the friend, my friend is any of my friends, that kind of thing. That kind of thing was happening, okay? And I don't like it. Because he totally disrespected Madison. And I saw it. I saw it last year. Okay? But like you said, when you rely with dogs, what you get? You get fleas. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
When you're up in the snake, when you're in the grass, you know, grass is so green. Why is grass green? Because of snakes.
Right.
Snakes makes grass green.
And I just always say the truth always come to light. But at the end of the day, I honestly...
and I hated the way they treated, both of them treated you, because you did not deserve that, okay?
Thank you. But I honestly don't believe that this breakup is a breakup. I really don't. I think I think they playing, because I think that they want people to talk and it's working. But I don't buy it.
But you never know, Michelle. Maybe true. You never know. Maybe something
I would believe it.
I first coming last year.
You know when I would believe it's true? If Gio was to call me with an exclusive, that's when I would believe it's true. I don't believe it's true.
Yeah. But I want to get off that, because that's a different subject. When they're playing or not, it's a different subject. Did you all see? This is a new trending thing now. Did you all see Brad Pitt and Gina King. I love them together.
Who?
Okay? I saw the Oscars. I know y'all saw the Oscars. But please, Trin, Brad Pitt and Gina King. Them two look like a straight up power couple. Because you know, Brad did 20 Years a Slave. He was a producer of, he won Oscar for 20 Years a Slave.
Mm-hmm.
He also produced, that thing that Gina King won for, If Victory Could Talk or Brad Could Talk, whatever thing. He produced that too.
Damn. Okay.
So when I saw them together, I thought they secretly going together, don't let anybody know. Because, you know, Hollywood keeps stuff down low. They keep, because you trying to keep your relationship, you know, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But and why did she present the Oscar to him?
What you mean?
I said, wait a minute. Why did she present instead of Leo or instead of Quentin Tarantino presenting the Oscar to him? Why did she present the Oscar to him? I said, something going on between them two. They have a strong chemistry, and I'm here for it.
Damn, not a strong chemistry.
Because let me tell you something. Because Brad, when his women, Brad Pitt always levels up.
Damn.
He always levels up. That's what I said about Brad Pitt. He always levels up with his women.
Okay. I gotta Google Brad Pitt. Look, Brad Pitt kind of off my radar. You know, I only look at black people.
But you know what? But them two, you see them two together, you would agree with me. You said, oh my God. I told my husband, when I first saw them together, I said, they had some good chemistry. I saw the chemistry.
Ooh.
And then when I saw that 2 days later, it was trending. You know, I said, ooh.
Damn.
You know.
All right, ATLien, are you coming over to our Patreon?
Thank you, my baby.
Are you coming over?
I'm gonna go sleep.
No, you're not going to hold us and then talk about you going to bed. We got to get this tea, child. We got to get this tea.
I love you, shit. I'm going to go to sleep. I got to be at 4:30 in the morning. I got to go to sleep.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
I love you, Michelle.
Love you more.
I love you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I am closing the phone lines. The phone lines are closed. I am preparing my, hold on. I'm preparing it as we speak. Here it is, 1 a.m. I'm preparing it as we speak. Patreon, mount up. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me do this. Hold on. I'm about to look. I'm creating the page right now, so y'all don't think I'm lying. Cause I know y'all be thinking I'm lying when I be like, I'm going to Patreon. I'm going because I'm tipsy too. I need to hear this tea. And Mr. Debonair, you better be in there. You better be in there when I get in there. Hold on. Stop texting me. Stop it. Hold on. Patreon after dark. What's today? I'm putting it in there. Bam, it's on. I ain't even saying nothing. I'm publishing it right now. Publish. Y'all go get in the chat. I'm going in there right now, just so y'all don't think I'm lying. I'm putting it up. If you are not a Patreon member, you need to join right now. If you are a member of the YouTube channel $4.99 and up, I will put the link into the community tab. So you have to YouTube got this membership stuff, and they won't let us. Hold on, let me do this. They won't send y'all notifications for the members. So you have to go over there and look. So I keep putting stuff in there for the $4.99 and up tiers. And y'all don't never see it because y'all don't go and look. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm putting it in right now. So members who are $4.99 and up, y'all are also invited to this Patreon stream. I'm putting it in right now. Stop texting me, god dang it. I said it once. I ain't going to say it no more. Hold on. But anyway, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, like this video, please, and subscribe to my channel. Come on over to Patreon. Let me put you a little link in here. Here's a little link to the Patreon. Hold on. Here's a link to the Patreon that I just created. You have to be a member to get in there. Oops, it won't go. Shit. How do I switch out? Damn it. Hold on. Let me switch count. Share Brown. Hold on. Putting it back in there. Here's a link. That's a link to the Patreon. If you're not a member, you can't get in, but that's our Patreon After Dark. I just created. I'm heading over there right now. Let me close out this stream. Let me close out the phone lines. Oh, y'all just don't know. It be taking so long to go from one platform to another. Mr. Debonair act like it's easy, but it ain't. It ain't easy, Mr. Debonair. It's hard. I want to see you do it sometimes. Y'all be like, Michelle, you need to get it together. I'm getting it together. Then I have to fill the dead space with my talking, because you know I want to play my little music as I leave. I'm out. This time for real. Head over to the Patreon, patreon.com. iamATLien. This has been fun. This little open topic. This has been fun. We need to do this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 11 p.m. Y'all know I'm not good with schedules. Put your aliens in the air as you leave. I am about to go put the link over in the $4.99. If you are a member, again, check the community tab. I'm going over there right now. Okay, you guys. I'll see you in a minute. I'm out.